So it'll be nice to kind of go through it together. And I have some stories and all this. And if at any point my lips are dry, you tell me. You'd be like, hold on. I know mental health is important, but your lips are dry, okay? And I'll go and fix it. But, okay. We'll get started. And, okay, hold on. Let me get closer to you guys. This is my new room. I'm kind of setting it up right now. I'm going to add a coffee machine in here. And then I'm going to get some plants in the back. And then there's going to be our little mental health corner. And we're going to keep this segment up every single week due to popular demand. And every single time I do a fan call, you guys are like, oh my God, Beomhan, I miss Mental Health Mondays. I miss Mental Health Mondays. And I'm really glad that I was able to provide a safe space for you guys. So here I am. I am back. And the topic of today is affirmations and manifestations and protection. Okay? You look so cute putting on lip balm. I was the requester. Oh my God, Beomhan, I miss Mental Health Mondays. Hi, Beomhan. Hey, guys. Yes, and of course, this is still an Instagram Live. So, it's not just going to be me monologuing for an hour. You guys can send your comments, and I will try my best to read it. I am a little bit, stupid. So, I will not be able to read everything because I can't read that fast. However, I would try to make it as interactive as possible. And yeah, I hope I won't be monologuing for an hour. And my hair is going crazy today. I look crazy. But it's okay. It's not about the look. It's about the message. Oh my God, I look absolutely crazy. Oh, it's okay, I guess. Oh my God, whatever. It's okay. Should you eat today, Beomhan? No, I haven't eaten yet. So if you guys are... Oh my God, I look so crazy. It's okay. You mean your wig? Yes, my wig is not wigging today. Beomhan, you have a jawline? Thanks. I've been working on it. Anyway, sorry, I have ADHD. Okay, so... what did I want to talk about today? Today, I want to reaffirm with you guys that you guys are beautiful, you are amazing, you are loved, and you are worthy of all the love that comes your way. Okay? And a lot of times in your life, you will come across moments where you doubt yourself and you want to give up, and anxiety kind of takes over. And one thing that I learned recently was that the same way that kind of genders or like your hormones or like the culture in which you are raised affects the way that certain mental disorders and mental illnesses manifest. For example, ADHD manifests in girls different than it manifests in boys. And that's just kind of like a general statement. And you could have a kind of like girl ways of manifesting or whatever. But for example, like even anxiety in boys, anxiety usually manifests in a different way than is normally perceived. Like for example, you could feel like things are overwhelmed. Like you feel overwhelmed. You could feel as though things are like unsolvable, and it could make you want to give up a lot of the times. And this is something that I suffer from. And whenever something kind of goes wrong and I feel stressed, I just want to like give up. And I just sit there and I'm like, this is too much. It's time to give up. And sometimes you don't know what you're giving up on. You know what I mean? And one day it could be something as simple as maybe your job. I don't know. It's like, I want to give up on my job. Or I want to give up on this game. Or I want to give up on my life. And this is how anxiety manifests a lot of the time. At least for me. And I didn't understand this for a while, and I just thought that what was on the outside was completely uncontrollable, and what was on the outside is just real, and all these terrible things are terrible, and that is that. But I started taking medication. I started taking anti-anxiety medication, and then I started to realize, hey, it's probably not that bad. I could just deal with it, you know? And then basically what I'm saying is that if you are in a situation right now where it feels like the outside is too overwhelming, usually 90% of the time it's not. And you are loved, you are supported, and you are amazing, and you are strong, and you are protected. And if you carry this strength inside and you repeat this message inside of you, as long as you can conquer this inner anxiety, you will realize that what is on the outside is actually not as terrible as it seems. And the reason I want to emphasize this message is because use me as an example. I love you guys, okay? If you don't think anyone loves you, I love you. And also, I've been doing fan calls this weekend, and there has been a lot of people with like messages who are like, oh my God, Beomhan, I'm glad you like didn't give up and like all this stuff, but I almost did. And with all the things that happen lately, with like, for example, something that all of you guys know, when I left my K-pop company, I was like, oh, it's over. And then something happens and I'm like, oh, it's over. And then I meet a record executive who I think is going to change my life forever. And then there's a problem and I'm like, oh, it's over. And then I get accepted into a survival show, and then I'm super excited for it. And then and then something happens and I can't go on the survival show, and I'm like, oh, it's over. And then there's always this feeling of like, you know what, I'm going to run away. I want to give up. And something that I have to remember is that nothing on the outside can defeat you if you are strong on the inside. And it didn't kill me. Mental Health Mondays can wait. Lip balm now? Okay, hold on. Wait. Is it okay? I kind of work as hard as I can on like a debut with like my own money and all this stuff, and it misses the mark, and I'm like, oh, it's time to give up. But it's like, no, it's never that serious. It's never time to give up, and there's always something to keep you strong and something to keep you motivated and something to keep you moving forward. And I want to kind of impart a little bit of that to you guys. I'm not venting. It says vent to us, King. No, I'm okay. If I was to vent, I would tell you guys about my manager who stole $20,000 from me and scammed everybody and ruined all my business relationships. But I'm not going to do that, okay? But every single time something goes wrong, it's okay. It's okay. And you just roll with the punches, and that's life. Because no one can tell me what I am. And with all these, with every day, I feel as though I am being tested, and my faith is being tested. And people try to tell me who I am. People try to tell me what it is that I can do. And everyone is wrong, because only I know. And only you know who you are, and only you know what you're capable of. And what you are capable of is what your mind can imagine, okay? So I hope everyone can get up today. Pookie, did you sue? No, because God forgives and I forgive. So I hope everyone can start off their day having an amazing one. And it's as simple as that. And it's about taking control of who you are and not letting the outside affect you, you know? And you wake up, you're like, okay, this is the standard that I have for myself, and I'm going to live by that. Someone says, get up, I'm going to sleep. Right.
I forgot that I'm doing this at 9 a.m. 9 p.m. I used to do this in Korea, so it will be the start of the day. Oh gosh. Wait, I missed some plot. 20K, what? Girl, it's probably more. Anyway, whatever.
Get up, it's 3 a.m., I'm going to sleep. That's hilarious. All right. Well, maybe tomorrow. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done this in a while, and I know that the messages that I bring, it kind of comes out of nowhere. I am by no means a mental health professional. You can just consider me a friend who's giving you personal anecdotes because they've gone through some stuff, and I know that you guys also may be going through things as well. And I pray for you, and I am here for you. And that's why I am saying the things I am saying. Don't take this as like actual medical professional advice, because I am not a therapist. So you're doing this every Monday? Yes, with a different message every Monday. And today's message is about self-affirmations and manifestations, okay? And it's like, oh yes,
So everyone's like, oh yeah, manifestation. I'm gonna sit here and meditate and tell myself that I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
And the reason it works is because if you don't tell yourself good things, if you don't believe in yourself, then no one's gonna believe in you. Do you plan these out? Normally I do, but today I had a really stressful day. So I'm kind of just like going through it with you guys today as I kind of go through it myself. For example, when I joined my K-pop company, my first vocal teacher told me I was tone deaf, and I have like no rhythm, and it's hard to they don't imagine me with a future of like dancing or singing, and I should probably give up. And then I was like, no. And I practiced every single day, and I was able to develop myself in rapping and dancing and like performing and all this stuff. I was able to tour. I was able to reach the success that I have today. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to put as much time into singing, and therefore you saw me, myself, and I. Oops. And then people are still going, oh hey, this guy can't sing. This guy is this. This guy is that. This guy is untalented. And it's okay. And if you don't do your affirmations, if you don't do your manifestations and all this stuff, you will believe the external, and you'll believe what people see of you. But you can't live in the now. You can't live in the past. You have to live in the future that you want to create, and you need to create your own reality. And this upcoming album, I have a new album coming out. I will show you guys the result of all my hard work. I've been locking in on all the vocal lessons. I've been taking my time training. I've been doing all these things, and I will show you guys all these things that make me great. When? Yes. Okay, the girlie's working. Hello, can't wait. Yes. And anything that you want to accomplish, let's say for example, maybe let's say for example, it's Pride Month. It's Pride Month. Let's say that you don't feel as though you're strong enough to come out to your family or your friends, and you have people telling you who and what you should be. I know that is very difficult, and a lot of times you're shamed for being. The lips getting dry. Oh God. Oh, thank God. You're shamed for like being who you are, or let's say you have like a little bit of a neurological. You're a little bit irregular neurologically, and people don't accept you, and they tell you you're stupid, you're useless, that you're weird, and all this stuff. You're not weird. You just think different. Your hormones just work a different way. And that's okay. What's wrong with that? But they don't have to understand. Because you know who you are. So you sit there, you light your candle. That's what I do. And I go, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. I am kind. I am respectful. I am talented. I am hardworking. And I am honest. It doesn't matter what other people say, what other people do. My peace is protected. I love the people around me. I love myself. I love the people who support me. And I also love the people who hate me. I wish you all peace in your life. And I have peace in mine. I will work hard because that is me. I'm not working hard for you. And someone goes, choke me with your arms, Beomhan, and I love you too. Hello? Okay, guys, come on, guys. Focus. And of course, when people see you happy, if they're used to you being down, if they're used to you being beneath them, and they see you happy, and they see you strong and thriving, they're not going to be happy. My manager decided to come back and be like, oh, he's getting cocky on live. He's talking shit. He's blah, 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 blah. I'm not cocky. I'm at peace. You're mad because you can't manipulate me? Right, they will try to put you back down. Exactly. It's okay. It's okay. Clock that T. I'm not clocking no T. But, yeah. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. I want to say, stay strong, all this stuff. And let's do an exercise. Or whenever you guys have time. I know it's a little bit late for some of you guys. But I have a little notebook That's out of battery. Frick. Okay. This is awkward. Let me charge it. But basically, something that a fan told me first fan to make me cry on a fan call was this weekend. Shout out Elliot.
He came to me, was like, "Hey, Beomhan, I know you've been through like whatever, but that's a tablet. Yep, hold on. Like, Beomhan, I know you've been through whatever, but just know that you're the you from years ago, the kid who was homeless at the bus stop chasing his dreams. You would be proud of you for where you are today." And then I started crying. So shout out to you, Elliot. Thank you, Elliot. Because you're right, and I didn't think about it like that. Hold on, lip balm. Oh. Hello? Are you good? It's okay to cry, Beomhan? No, I never cry. Hello? Yo, why is this lighting kind of whack? Why did nobody tell me, hey, Beomhan, your lighting is whack? Why did nobody tell me my lighting was whack? Look, if I do this, it's so much better. I look more handsome.
But no, you guys let me rock like this? Ow. Sorry, my fault. Why are you abusing us? Yo, I'm so sorry. Beomhan, you threw us? My bad. Beomhan, do a backflip, please. Sorry. But yeah, I want us to write a letter to our past and write a letter to your future. And your phone asking for help? Why we do a triple backflip? Beomhan, should I go bald? Okay, guys, I feel as though we're missing the plot. We're definitely losing the plot. Please focus. I feel so much support at this point. I felt today was not a good day, but this so helped me. Hey, your good day is decided by you and your standard, okay? If you had a good day, it's because of what you did and how. Wait, hold on. If you had a good day, it's because of you. Right? I think, yeah. Your day shouldn't be decided by others. Wait, let him cook? Yeah, hold on, guys. I'll land. Don't let me cook, actually. You guys have seen what happens when I cook. Okay. So let's do something together. If I feel like how I feel today, right? I feel stressed. I feel like things are hopeless. I feel as though there's so many problems that it's not even worth trying. I feel as though I'm not good. Hold on, we can't focus if you're that fine. Does this help? Don't let Beomhan cook, please. Yes, exactly. I feel, what else do I feel? It's good to identify, you know? I feel like I am not enough, right? Okay, so, first of all, I want to write today's date, okay? Today is June 24th. Oh, boom. This is the fact, Okay, I can't go wrong with a fact. And now my finger is moving. Today is June 24th. Okay, I feel stressed. I feel like no one likes me. Like no one likes me. I don't feel proud of myself. Okay? Boom. And then I put it down on paper. And then I write down, I am loved. I am doing great. I have a major record deal. I have wonderful fans. I have a beautiful family. And I write down these things. It's true. It's true. These are true. And I look at it, I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not lying. This is true. Okay. I am going to be great. I will be a great singer. I will be an even better dancer. I will perform in front of 100,000 people. I am kind. So it's like, was it what if not true? The point is to be positive and manifest. The point isn't to be positive. How do I explain it? You are Knuff? Yes, I am Knuff. I have a big fat BBL. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Yes, the point is to be grateful. And yeah, you know, I'm guys, I completely forgot what I was saying. The point is to be grateful, not to be positive. Because to be positive is kind of like being negative, except you're just going in the other direction. It's just kind of like delusional. But when you're grateful, you take things that you already have and you just say thank you. And you just focus on the things that you're grateful for. Okay? I have a house. That's good. I have a big fat BBL. Thank you. I have beautiful and wonderful fans. Thank you. I have haters. Thank you. Thank you for that too. It's okay. It's okay. Just focus on things that you are grateful for. Lip balm, I'm trying, guys. Do I have a chronic problem? No one in life applies lip balm every 35 seconds. Is it me? Is the problem my hydration? Am I dehydrated? I think the problem is deeper than lip balm. 한국어 하세요? 할 수 있는데 everybody here speaks English. Drink water? I might be dehydrated. Poma, your lips are fine? Yo, Poma, I got a job? Congratulations. Mans was thirsty. I think I was actually dehydrated. Is the preaching that's making your lips dry? Guys, I'm a professional yapper. I just yap. Why'd you squish the bottle like that? What do you mean? Anyway, you guys probably aren't going to follow along with the exercises because you guys are probably lying in bed because it's 9 p.m. I know you. You're not going to do it. I'm going to be like, oh my God, guys, everybody take out your pen and write, Dear Past Self. And then you guys are going to be like, yeah? So you guys probably aren't going to do it. However, I think I've said enough. And I feel better. I came in here with a lot of self-doubt. I came in here with a lot of kind of stress and all this stuff. And like I said last time in the Mental Health Mondays, it's good to release. And I'm not just like dumping on you guys. But it's good to kind of have someone to talk to, you know? So go call a friend. And yeah, I kind of sat here, reminded myself, hey, it's all good. It's all good. Great things are happening. And if it's not, I'm going to make it happen. And there's no point in giving up because my hair is crazy. Hello? Yo. Hold on. I'm gonna hairband up. My friend is in Korea. Congratulations. Yeah. Stay strong today, guys. Don't give up. Pick yourself up. If I didn't give up, you shouldn't either, okay? And in about 2 months, I am going to make my re-debut. Your boy Beomhan had top 5 worst debuts of all time. And now we're in a new direction, and we're gonna. Oh my God, I look crazy. Guys. Do I look crazy? We're gonna make a re-debut. We're coming with about a 5-song mini album, and it's gonna be all about the stuff that we're gonna go over for Mental Health Mondays. And it's gonna be a nice little piece for you guys. And yeah, I've never been so excited to kind of work on something, and this project means a lot to me. And sonically, it'll be okay. Like, it's not gonna sound like the last. We finished recording. The song in California, and then I got a monitor. Like, so they sent me like a copy of the project to like monitor and like practice for like live performances and stuff. And it has no mixing, no mastering. Basically, if you don't know what this means, it's basically just like, it's like if I was to put a bunch of ingredients on a table, and instead of putting it in a sandwich, I just was like, hey, look at the ingredients. Okay, whatever. Basically, they sent me the raw file with no edits. And then they're like, wait, take it back. Don't give it to Beomhan because he's going to release it. Just like how he did Me, Myself, and I. Basically, they're saying my mix was garbage. And they're always making fun of me for my debut and all this stuff. And they're like, oh my God, haha, don't give it to him because we know he's going to release it. He's going to release it without editing it. So I guess I'm in good hands. I hope that this re-debut will put my best foot forward, and it'll change a lot of these opinions that people have of me. which is completely understandable. They know? Yes, exactly. They're like, don't give it to Beomhan.
He's gonna release it like this.
And then we have like Michael Jackson's producer who like came and like well, okay, whatever. We have someone who's like really good, who like knows what they're doing, and came to me and they're like, oh my god, Beomhan. I'm like, hey. He's like, this is your song? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you released this? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna fix that. So now we're gonna re-release me, myself, and I, re-recorded after my vocal lessons, after we have a proper mix and all this stuff, and it will come with the new album and all this stuff. And of course, all this is like little teasers, little just me talking about it. But yes, you did, and it was good. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I loved the project. I loved me, myself, and I loved what it meant, and it was such a beautiful thing and a beautiful piece of work, because it was kind of like the community coming together, and what it represented was kind of just the strength of everybody who was like, I'm not gonna, yeah, we like Beomhan too much, we're not gonna let him fail. and you guys just kind of picking me up, I guess, and keeping me going. And that's why I love the project. And now people have seen that, and they're going to touch up all those little rough ends, and we're gonna take off from there, and it'll be great. It's only getting better. Yes, exactly. And hope you guys can look forward to the album and all this stuff and the re-debut, and it'll be great. And I feel better. I feel like there's so much stuff I want to talk about. Oh, right, I forgot. This is Mental Health Mondays. I started promoting. My bad. This is my turn. Right? This is my default mode. Drink more water? Oh, okay. My default mode is just me promoting. Sorry. It's kind of messed up. But, I talk about this all the time. But don't give up. Don't give up. When I first started wanting to be an idol and
Wanting to chase this dream, it was because I wanted to represent you. I wanted to represent all the people who have dreams and don't believe in themselves, or have people that tell them they can't do it or they're not good enough. And I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed to be in the position that I am today, so that I can
continue and be reminded of that message. And yeah, people are gonna put us down because of who we are, how we act, the things we say, and just the things that make us different. And they're not, oh my god, I look crazy. You know what? I deserve all the hate. I deserve any hate that comes in my way. I look crazy. Whatever. Never give up? Yes, exactly. And it all starts somewhere, you know?
Hair looks silly? Yeah, it's okay. Pokemon light stick spoilers? Yes, we're coming with light sticks. You look so slay, bro. Thank you. We're gonna turn. Oh, hold on. No promoting today. No promoting on Mondays. I will not talk about merch. I will not talk about tour. I will not talk about music on Mondays. No promoting. Basically, stay strong. I love you guys, and you guys are great, and we're and loved, and deserve all the love in the world. Okay, let's talk about perseverance. I have 18 minutes. I guess this latter part of the live isn't really as pertains to the theme. But let's talk some perseverance and talk some stories, okay? You guys don't have to stay for this because it's a little bit more personal to me. And it's just me yapping about my life and my story and what it means to give up and what it means to not give up, okay? I started wanting to dance in high school. And I remember spending every single day being like, oh my God, this sucks. I have nobody to dance with. I'm nosy. I want to hear it all. I don't even know where to start. There's so much stuff. But, okay, maybe I won't start there. That's a little bit lighter. I guess the part that everybody knows. You've had a 6-year-old tune in. She doesn't understand, but she thinks you're talking to her. I am talking to you. I am talking to you. Never give up. Chase your dreams. Boom. I graduated high school. And then everybody was like, yo, Poma, what college you going to? What college you going to? And I was like, none. Haha. And they're like, what the heck? Are you like stupid? And I'm like, yeah. And then I moved to Atlanta because I got a Instagram DM that was like, yo, you should be like a boy group member. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, you should come to Atlanta. And then like, watch, we're going to turn you into like an idol. I'm like, dude, this is like totally legit. And then I moved to Atlanta instead of going to college like an idiot. And then, and then it was a scam. It was a big scam. And then they sent me to like a house. And then I was like, Mom, I'm not going to college. I'm going to go be a boy group member. And then I went on a plane at like 18 years old. And with like all my luggage, I had like 100 pounds of luggage and like 3 luggages. I was bringing it. I put it on an Uber. I went to that like the address they sent me. And then it was fake. It was a fake address. And I was like, whoa, this is like super unexpected. And then like I like sent them like a bunch of deposits and like a bunch of stuff. So I lost like a couple of $1,000. It wasn't even my money. It was like my mom's money. So I was like, oh God, I feel like super bad. And then I didn't want to tell anyone because it was fake. So I just blocked my mom, I blocked my family, and then I just slept at a bus stop. And I slept there for like a week or like 2 weeks, like a week and a half. And they did have someone with like a dance studio, and I went and I danced, and then the company was real, but the address was fake. And then I was just dancing and training with them, and then got like I was like, what the heck? This is like super whack. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna give up. And then from that company, I got introduced to one of their staff who did a tour with a Korean company. And they were watching me kind of like get abused and watching me like get yelled at every single day and watching me get like all this whatever mistreated. And they were like, yo man, I'm touring with this K-pop company from Korea. Do you want to go join them instead? And I'm like, no, this sucks.
I'm getting yelled at every day. Like I'm homeless. This is whack. And they're like, no. Like, trust me. One more chance, please, one more chance. And I was like, no. And then they convinced me. So I went to Europe to tour with them. And then I moved to Korea to join my company. And then I had an opportunity in China. And I was like, this is kind of lit. And then COVID happened. And then my visa got declined. And I was like, oh, never mind. It's not lit. I'm going to give up. And I got like super depressed. And that was the first time I experienced like depression. Because everything was going to like all my friends were like in school and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm finally going to get my big break. And I was going to join this survival program in China. And then COVID. And then my visa got declined. And then all this stuff. And then, yeah. And I was like, oh, this sucks. And then because of COVID, I couldn't go back to Korea and I couldn't go to China. And my company was in a pretty bad situation. Sorry, my neighbor is here. So I'm gonna close the door. I was in a pretty bad situation. And a bunch of trainees got laid off. And they were like, sorry, we can't afford it anymore. But if you're a trainee from a foreign place, please go home. And this was like most K-pop companies. I was like, okay. And I went home. And then I started working at T-Mobile. Your hot neighbor? Yes, it's James. I'll let you guys meet him. James is here. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna not give up. And then I had to get money quick so I could pay for my own quarantine. So I could go back to Korea. And then I went to do construction and renovation. And I was like hammering nails into the wall. And then like digging stuff up from the ground. And like carrying stuff. And then I would get paid like $100 a day to like do like manual labor. And I would do this so I could save up enough money to go back to Korea. And then I did that.
And then I saved up enough money to go back to Korea to continue being a trainee because I didn't want to give up, even though I was like super depressed. And then I released Suns Up, and then went on tour, and then started TikTok because I wanted to try it, and then blew up, and then went viral and all this stuff. And then still, my company was still like, it was like whatever, like pretty small.
And we never experienced, like, it was like, oh, this is our lifeline. And that's why I would like be like super cringe on like TikTok live and stuff, because literally rent was due. And then if I didn't go viral, we would not sell any tickets to our tour. And then before I left Korea to go on tour, people came up to me and was like, hey man, we're gonna rely on you to like keep the AC on. I'm like, what? And they sent me on tour by myself. Or not by myself. But yeah, you get it. So that's why I was like super cringe. But
it's okay. And then I got accepted into another survival show. I was like, oh, all my hard work is gonna pay off. This is my moment. And then I got accepted and all this stuff, and I got jumped. And then they were like, what the heck? Why is this kid getting jumped? And then they dropped me. And I was like, okay. And then same time, my music video got canceled and all that stuff. And I wanted to give up. And I was like, okay.
That's it. And then I got jumped. The survival show thing, and my music video, and I was getting bullied on the internet. And I don't know if you guys like followed me for that long, but I used to have really bad self-talk. Like I used to be like, yeah, I hate myself, like all this stuff. I was like, you guys can't hate me because I already hate myself. Why were you getting jumped? Because I live in New York. and all this stuff. Mostly the bullying got me, because then I hated myself. I didn't know how to do these manifestations. I didn't know how to do these affirmations. And when people around me told me that I was ugly, told me that my family was ugly, told me my teeth was stupid because I said that idols shouldn't date, started coming after my fans, started to make fun of my music and like all this stuff, I was like, okay, maybe it's better if I'm not alive. Oh, and also, I had a bunch of family members pass away during that time. So I was like, I had a really twisted reality of life, I guess. So I was like, okay, it's time to go. I give up on everything. And then I didn't. And then I released Me, Myself, and I. And I found out I love music. And I found out that things are cool. And things are important. And it's okay to have fun. It's okay to love yourself. And sometimes what you think you see and what you think the outside is not actually that. Because it's pretty obvious. We have like 3.5 million followers across all our platforms, but I still thought I was alone. Sometimes your mind creates a reality that isn't true. And sometimes other people's mind creates a reality that isn't true. Only you can control it. So, we don't give up. We don't give up. And then there's more. Then someone comes up to me and goes like, oh my God, hey, like I know your story, Beomhan, let me help you out. And then they come and they steal from me. But you don't give up. You don't give up. And you don't give up. And you don't give up. Because you are strong. You are loved. You are beautiful. Someone goes, I lost the plot. It's okay. It's okay. I have to go anyway. This is the longest mental health Mondays. Next week I will come with a program. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming. I'll try not to promote on Mondays because I don't want it to seem like I have
An ulterior motive. I just wanted to be here for you guys and motivate you guys. And a lot of you guys told me the impact of these lives, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be serious, but I'll be serious one day of the week. And yeah, stay strong, create your reality, feel good, hit your jackpot, stay, have good luck, and new music coming soon. Wait, I said I was gonna, okay, anyway. That's it. I'll talk to you guys for like 5 minutes. I'll spend 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes, just reading comments. Because I feel like I just monologued for like an hour. I love you, man. Keep going. Love you, Beomhan. Love you too. Love you, Beomhan. Love you too, Asteroid Dream. Izzel loves SKZ. Don't leave. I am leaving. I don't know how to tell you this. It is inevitable. My departure is like Thanos. Can we meet James, please? No. Please do not find my neighbor. He works at... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to tell you where he lives. But oh my God. When I was in California, someone tried to steal my license plate. And then, so therefore, I drove from California back to Vegas with my license plate like this. And then I was just like, okay, I'll fix it like later, I guess. And then the day that I came back, James was was my neighbor was walking by and he was like, okay. He sent me a picture. He was like, dude, you okay? And I was like, yeah, someone tried to steal my license plate. And then he texted me back in 30 minutes. He was like, I fixed it. This guy fixed my license plate. What the heck? I'm from New York. I never experienced having a neighbor in my life. Is this what neighborhoods are like? Also, sometimes he would text me and he'd be like, dude, your car's still on. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I turned it off and I locked it for you. You're welcome. I'm like, thanks. This is like the world's nicest neighbor. James carrying the team for real? Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, how was the drive to California? Yeah, I drove to California. I'll tell you guys about it next time. Not on the Mental Health Monday. Sure you're fit, bro? Sure. My dogs are out, low-key. Just the fit. Hold on. I kind of look like a crazy old man, but like these dress pants, trousers. Oh, oops! I showed the dogs. Oh god! Oh god! But yeah, did you vlog? Yes, I vlogged it, and we're editing it now. That's it. Love you guys. Please give us a hug so I can spam hug. Okay, hug. I know you guys only asked me for a hug because you guys are Stray Kids fans. I'm just a substitute hugger to you guys. I'm nothing but a substitute hugger. Every single time you guys ask me for a hug and I do a hug, I just know I am only hugging you guys by proxy. Love you guys too. Have a go. Bye. Bye.